I think I need some sort of caffeine beverage, so what I'm probably going to do is, let's set out a few dig commands somewhere. You, be slime in here. You, no be slime ever again. Dig commands. I do want to get all this cleared out, so that's what I'm going to do. We'll do another one over here. We'll do one over here. One over here. And one about there or something. Probably not all that even, but whatever. Looks maybe close enough. Fine. Kind of want all the subisilites, so I don't mind about digging it all out, to be honest. Same with this over here. Not sure what we're going to do with that oil. I might dig this out on this side. So this should all be a lower priority, I think. Make this like a 7. This can be a 9. Nice. I think that should be fine. Depending on how they dig this, it might bite me in the ass. So let's just do a 7 right down the middle here. So that we make sure this water goes first, hopefully. Oh, we have a chlorine vent. Nice. We do have one somewhere tucked away. We do have a chlorine vent up here somewhere. I've just not really done much with it yet. Or anything with it, actually. It's probably more accurate. Now the geyser is the penis of the base, and the tanks are the balls. Wait, if this is the balls, you're saying this is the penis? Johnny Bravo. That is not the sort of thing you want to say out loud. I'm not prejudiced against micro nubbins, but I do often point and giggle at them. That has to be acknowledged. I will point and giggle at a micro nubbin. It's not because I'm prejudiced, I just find them hilarious. Time to get this game actually started now. Did you see the preview? I did randomly, yeah I did, buddy. We looked at the notes before. First one that's shown up here is all. Just started a new colony. Oh, I see. Oh, the first one you found in your colony. Oh, I see. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, you normally have a chlorine geyser, in fairness. You've either got a chlorine vent or a chlorine geyser. Just, they're very common. You've sort of got a 50-50 chance of getting one in your starting 4 geysers anyway. So you'll generally get one, really. I'm not really sure how we can have idle dupes when there's all this stuff to be cracking on with. I'm hoping they just get this done. So I can go and make a quick coffee. Get these done with an 8, please. And get all the soil mopped up. Cool. Right. That's why I said you have huge balls. Oh, I see. You were putting it into perspective. Let's go. You're going to make a video tutorial about your natural gas boiler. I wasn't planning on it. I can do if it would help. If it's something you'd like to see. Oh no. Oh, Delmain. Why you do this? How did this happen? Yeah, well, get down. Right, so hopefully all this water will find its way down to the bottom. And then we can put a pump down here and use this as maybe just a little storage area until we dig it out. That'll be nice. Right, I'm going to go make a quick coffee, guys. I will leave the base ticking over. What's the worst that could happen? There you go, guys. How's that? Right, BRB a sec. I'll go and flip the kettle on and I'll come back. Zoom out so you can see. Oh, there you are. What's going on? So they're still digging away down there, which is fine. Oh, Samak, good evening, buddy. Sorry, I was just flicking the kettle on, mate, to make a brew. We need to get supply, or more people doing supply, maybe. Definitely. In fact, Mr. Tingles, our seasoned miner, that we're only leveling up in mining, he can definitely do a bit of supply as well. Because by Jove, I want some oil. Can smooth Dracos walk underwater? They can move around a little bit, yeah. They will drown eventually, I think. Okay. Quite a build-up of CO2 down here now. I wish I had some slickster still down here. Alas, they's all gone. Why is nobody delivering oil? I don't understand. Or water. Something got out of my farm. I hope it dies by slime lung. Jesus. They are tricksy, mate. They are the trixiest of tricksy bastards. If they can find a way out, they will. A little bit of food poisoning. Is there a way to contain them? Well, in your ranches as such, just a simple pneumatic door should stop them from getting out. Really, it's just occasionally they will make a break for it, especially if you're moving eggs around your base as well. Stunted scales, getting that hydrogen salvage. There we go. Nice. How much plastic have we actually made just off the... Holy shit, we've got 8 tons just off the glossy dudes. And we have used a little bit here and there as well, so that's not too bad at all, really. I think we've done alright on them. On the glossy boys. Oh shit, I never went in here. What's the point of the hydrogen in there? You need the hydrogen, otherwise their scales won't grow, or they won't grow very well at all. So their plastic only grows on their scales when they're in hydrogen. I think it grows at an increased rate. Oh, hold on a minute. Oh wait, no. I was going to say we've possibly run out of dirt, but I don't think so. Should have a fair bit of dirt left. I think we've just not been delivering to them. Let's put the priority up a little bit. Maybe like a 7. Make sure that's a 9, because I want them to be sheared as soon as possible. Go. Right. Okay, guys, I'm just going to go make my coffee. I will be happy. You have your coffee already? Well, I have mine now too. So, life is good again. Okay. Oh, snap. Uh-oh. Oh. Fuck, coffee, whiskey here. Nice mix. Yeah, it might be time for Spacey Boys after all. Holy shit, we really need to get this refinery up so we can start making some steel. Jobs mastered. Who done it? Who done it? Nerd Rage. Incredible. The finest nerd. The greatest rage. It says we've got idle people. Why is that? So what I should probably do. Let's put these tiles back in. And let's deconstruct these buildings here. Just so the dudes can get out. That hydrogen will get out. No, hamster, we'll contain it all. It is possible because I need more suits, Johnny, yeah, because I've only got 4 each exit, but I kind of expect Hanno to sort of stay in and be busy, really. Although I've probably not been cooking anything for quite some time. Yeah. How many eggs and stuff have we got? Oh, God. Okay, let's make some omelets. Like, how are we for food? I've not really been looking. We don't actually have that much cooked food. We've got a bit of barbecue, some omelets, and some fried mushrooms, but we've got a lot, a lot of uncooked mushrooms. 955 uncooked mushrooms, which is fine. Yeah, that is fine. Okay, so probably get Hanno doing some more cooking shortly. What's that? Sorry, Max. Place a feeder for them next to the jobs board. And rip out the one in the room. What one in the room? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. I'll have a look in a second. Feeder for them in next to the jobs board. Feeder. Oh, for the shine bugs, you mean? Oh. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, alright, let's do that. Critter feeder. And then we'll get rid of this. I'll open you. That guy's stuck forever, but he's fine. I'd love to know how much eggshell we actually made off these shine bugs. Like, just out of curiosity's sake, how much we actually made in total. So it must have been quite an amount. Not masses, because the eggs are so small and light, but I bet we made a fair bit. Okay, so this had another eruption by the looks of it. Which is fine, it's probably a bit toasty in here. But yeah, we're cooling it down. We are cooling it down. This door is just shut because obviously it's a little bit warm up here, but that's fine. Got the set to below 80. So it lets a little bit of heat through till it hits here and then it stops. Our magma's solidified again. Should we try and dump some of this igneous rock? Christ, there's more power that I don't really have on this circuit. It would lag out the game for the power you need, I think. What's that, sorry? Oh, you set your 5-person barracks like I do. Only when I'm doing scrub barracks is. I'll later on we'll give them nicer bedrooms, but yeah, this is kind of a layout for early game. It's just it fits nicely in 16 tiles basically. By the way, solar panel by shine bugs lucrative, or is it basically supplemental? Wondering how your success has been from it. Before we had them both running at 380 watts, but we needed something like 100 shine bugs to do it. I've since killed off all the shine bugs because my game was lagging out, so I wouldn't recommend alpha. I ended up killing off most of them because literally it was lagging me like mad. I'm not doing that, Johnny. Shit. Yeah, it's a nice start because the 16 tile bonus basically, or you know, they make nice rooms for the 16 tiles that you've got to work with, like width. Well, later on we'll probably move to like plastic beds and stuff, but for now this will do fine. I say later on, we're already on like cycle 560 odd. I should have probably done it by now if I actually cared, but probably don't. Truth be told. Get rid of that one as well. They keep dropping tiny amounts of oil in here. I don't know why they're not dropping a full amount. A little bit annoying. No clue, so again with only 5 dupes. It's nice to go back. I see. How come you only go to 5 dupes if you don't mind me asking? Is there any reason for it, or just how you got comfortable playing the game, or? I think it'd drive me crazy if I only had 5 dupes. I think I would lose my mind. Low consumption. Yeah, but it's low everything, that's the thing. Like, it might be... You might not have to make much food, but you also don't have much workforce, if that makes sense. Oh, shit. Slow down exploration to some, but agriculture's playstyle. Oh no, I wasn't questioning your playstyle, buddy. I just wondered what your reasoning were. There's a lot of people that play with only a few dupes. There's some people that play with like 3, they never accept any more. There's some people that play with, you know, 30. I was just curious more than anything. And we used to play with a lot more dupes, as a rule. I normally go to like 18, 24, something like that. But that was many updates ago. As soon as they made like some pretty harsh changes to food and how much food costs to maintain, I kind of stopped taking big amounts. Right. Is that a full bottle this time? Yeah, it was. Okay. Shine bug. Some bugs in this thing. Sometimes it recognises like double click, sometimes it doesn't. It's a bit weird. Right. So this should be considered a room again, shouldn't it? Yeah. So they can dump any excess ones here if they want to. Like the ones that we've got tied up and trapped and stuff like that. Steady production, don't like to have more dupes. The only thing is, I find when you start adding dupes later in the game though, you end up in the training, like forever training mindset. Like it's one of the reasons I won't add any more dupes now, or I don't really want to add any more dupes now, because I've got to go through the arse sake of training them all again. Do you know what I mean? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that at all. It's just a royal pain in the arse. I to get through the entire tech tree with my 5 dupes too, which is why I'd share the concern of increasing learning later on after all research is completed. What's that? Research the game, research your strategies. Yeah, I understand that. Like, it'd be nice if they leveled up just doing, you know, a punching bag in the gym room or something like that, like leveling up the strength and stuff. I can get behind that. Because it is a bit shit that they don't level up better over time. It would be nice if they did. Okay, eventually we're going to flatten all this out, by the way. I want to get rid of all this middle shit in the middle. Get rid of all that. And then we'll fence the outsides of the base, and then we'll have our sealed off oil biome. Because I'm probably going to end up digging down to all this magma at some point. I would imagine. If I can just get some feckin' oil, I'd be very happy. I don't know why people aren't collecting my oil. Oh. When did that happen? Yeah, I don't know why they're not coming. I mean, it might just be that it's a long way for them to go, but... It's bothering me a little bit, how long it's taking. So discussion on that, yeah, I would assume so, but I don't frequent the forums much. I've not seen anything about them adding anything officially. there is, I mean, one of the things is things like operating machines like this, like operate should be tied to strength. And you know, if you're going to this rock granulator and punching the shit out of it 3 times a cycle, then you should really gain a strength bonus, I would say. But I don't think they've officially said anything like that. I think it's just taken as we'll get more stuff at some point. Yeah, I don't think there's anything officially. Summer. Ooh, beautiful. So, 2 more bottles in there and we should be good to go. Chips hate the bottle empty. Yeah. Do you think Poopage should level up strength? Depends on their diet, in fairness. They're eating a lot of bristleberries? I reckon so. What's that? You get strength from the shit heap now, you think? Really? How long are you going to be dormant for? Oh, we're going to run out of water. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Not one bit. We're gonna have a big old flood through here now. Look, it's broken the final abyssal. Oh dear. Yeah, we might have our hand forced about going to space before I can actually get anything built. Which is not ideal. Right, let me try and get something mapped out here. Yeah, it'll break through anything, eventually. It smashes its way through. So let's say 300 on that should be fine, I think. Let's build you. And then we'll mop out the rest of this gubbins. Do a little cheeky sweep. We just need to slap some pumps in and stuff. That's a tad more sense of urgency for sure. Not really, mate. I mean, we're at cycle 560 odd. I could have gone to space 300 cycles ago, but I've just not bothered. I've not bothered refining anything. I've just been going through the paces, really. I've just wanted to make a large, sprawling base and do stuff like this rather than worry about going to space, to be fair. Because there's just not much up there apart from metal. Not the new ruin on top, though. I think the meteors can actually break through the ruin, though, can't they, Max? Because for some reason they've let them go through diagonally through tiles. So you end up getting your ruins submerged. Or, what's the word? Entombed. Okay, so let's get rid of this bridge. I'm gonna have to juggle a bit of piping down here now. Yeah, I think I need to get rid of all this piping. So we'll just connect this up. I'll slap down a bridge here for now just to clear this pipe. Can you explain the logic of those natural gas geysers? 2-room setup. This is just going to be where I'm going to send my excess natural gas, basically. There's not really much logic to it, but I'll show you now. I'm about to do the piping for it. It's a way of having overflow in my system if I need. If we get this bridge built at some point, start getting some of this piping in as well. So you're going to go up there. You're going to come up here. And you're going to come up here. Come on. I have to connect this back up and I really don't want to. I really can't be asked. Fuck it, whatever. Go in there. Alan Ghost, good evening, mate. I saw you in chat before, but I didn't want to call you out. How are you, mate? Is there a cap on pressure controlled by liquids? As in front of a vent? No. Well, technically there is, but it's a figure that you don't need to worry about. It's a very